Miss Charlotte Tilbury has released another setting spray. And of course, there will be a wear test. Her original one is quite literally one of my favorite setting sprays of all time, but it is glowy. So she released the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray Matte Blur. Obviously, I got the mini. I can't afford to get the big. This claims to mattify, smooth, and set all day. So I believe it's supposed to actually dry down and blur the skin and hopefully last a lot longer. Shake to activate, hold 6 to 8 inches away. It does have that little ball in it, so then when you're shaking it, you can hear the sound. Activating it, those fancy words there. Smells and feels identical to the other one. First application, it's super hydrating. Like, it actually feels very glowy. With these mattifying setting sprays, you do need to let them dry down, and it takes a couple minutes. I'll be back afterwards and we'll properly see how this dried. I'm back, y'all. I was really generous. I gave this a lot of time. I changed, I did the rest of makeup, I did my hair. She blurs. It definitely takes a while. Like, I'm talking, this was 5 minutes. It's quite a while, but it does dry down. You can kind of feel the tightening effect. Not as immediate as some other ones. She's a bit stubborn. Even then, it's a little bit glowier than I would like. Like, it's not completely matte for sure. I wanted to show y'all more with natural light, not a light beaming down. And you can see, like, it did mattify the pores. It doesn't look bad. It looks actually really flawless, really nice. But the fact that they use matte and blur, I'm a little bit like, I don't know if that's how I would describe it. Natural finish instead of a dewy finish. Still do think I like the original one better. But I am going to do a wear test. I'm going to be out moving around all day. So I'm going to put this thing to the test. No touch-ups at all. And I will be back and we'll see how this actually wore then. We're back 11 hours later. I have put this to the absolute test. I have not touched this up at all, and I'm looking super close at it. Definitely did not mattify for the whole day, which I didn't expect it to. Minimal to no separation. It just looks really glowy. I did use a foundation and a powder that I know really well, so I knew like that wouldn't be the issue here. Truthfully, I'm quite impressed. Now, my thought is still the same, that I do think it's a really well hold. Like, it wore super well throughout the day. But this is about the same as the original setting spray holds. Like, I don't think this is different enough from that formula to where it'd be like, you should go and buy a whole nother. I do wish it was more mattifying and a bigger difference. I don't hate this. I'm gonna keep testing it out, and of course, we'll get final thoughts. But so far, I think this is a good product, but I'll probably just keep buying the original.